Welcome everyone to the train station in St. Catharines for an historic transportation announcement. I'm Jim Bradley, the Member of Provincial Parliament for St. Catharines, and I've been at this station on many occasions for a variety of reasons. Most of them have been for transportation between here and another place such as Toronto or Niagara Falls. I want to first of all thank all of you for your support in helping me make the case for GO Train service to Niagara. And I certainly look forward with anticipation to the regional transportation that will take place throughout Niagara, which will feed into this particular service. With me today from the Ontario Legislature are Wayne Gates, MPP for Niagara Falls, and Cindy Forrester, MPP for Welland. When I was Minister of Transportation, I was pleased to announce the summer weekend service, that is, during holidays in the summer and weekends in the summer, GO Train service was available between Niagara Falls and the City of Toronto. And so people were coming back and forth on that service, and it has proven to be a very popular service. In addition to that, as Minister of Transportation, I was pleased that we were able to establish GO Bus service between here and Niagara Falls in particular, stopping in St. Catharines, and of course right along the way to the Burlington train station. Now I'm also pleased that we have a new step being taken forward. We go step by step when this happens, and this is yet another step along service that we in Niagara have been looking forward to with great anticipation. I've been very pleased to work with my colleague Stephen Del Duca, who has been very supportive. I'm sure he would like to hide from me on many occasions because every time we've encountered each other, he says it before I do, "Go Niagara," and he recognizes that I've turned any conversation there could possibly be into GO service to Niagara, GO Train to Niagara, and after today, I don't think you'll have to worry about that. All Niagara has been waiting for this particular announcement today, and I was encouraging to see a reference in the provincial budget this year to GO service to Niagara, and now an official announcement being made. So it's my pleasure to introduce to you the Minister of Transportation of the Province of Ontario, Stephen Del Duca.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm absolutely delighted to be here today in St. Catharines and Niagara region. It's a great day for St. Catharines, a great day for this entire region. And if it's at all possible, I think my friend and colleague Jim Bradley kind of undersold the extent to which he has relentlessly pursued me through the corridors of Queen's Park over the last couple of years. Jim Bradley, also Wayne Gates, Cindy Forrester, and every single municipal leader, councillor, representative on social media elsewhere have literally been talking with Premier Kathleen Wynne, with all of my colleagues in every cabinet position, every MPP who visits this beautiful part of Ontario. We have heard time and time again about the importance of making sure that we move forward with progress on this particular important undertaking, and so I'm thrilled to be here. You all know this far better than I do, that Jim Bradley, for many years, has served the community of St. Catharines and been a champion for all of Niagara region and done an exceptional job in so many different capacities. And I have to tell you, for those who don't know, in the Minister of Transportation's boardroom, there are portraits up on the wall, pictures up on the wall of every previous Minister of Transportation. There's a certain degree of pressure that flows to the incumbent in this office when you look up and you see the history of the ministry, a ministry that recently celebrated its 100th anniversary. And of all the pictures that look back at me, every time I contemplate GO Train announcements, it's that Jim Bradley picture that looks right down on me. I could swear the eyes are moving sometimes, Jim, on that picture. But I just have to say to Jim, I'm truly honored to be here today with you. You are a friend, you are a mentor, you are someone who we all listen to very, very carefully, very closely in the legislature. Jim mentioned our other colleagues from the legislature, Wayne Gates, Cindy Forrester, all of our municipal leaders who are here. And we're also joined by Greg Percy, who serves as the Chief Operating Officer at Metrolinx. And through Greg, to the rest of the team at Metrolinx, I want to thank you for your extraordinary work on this project and so many more. In just a couple of minutes, we're going to hear from the regional chair as well. So some in the audience will have heard me say over the last number of weeks, number of months, that I'm fond of saying that the province of Ontario is truly in the midst of what I call a transit renaissance. And I can't think of a more exciting time to serve as the Minister of Transportation. Through our Moving Ontario Forward plan, which was key to Premier Kathleen Wynne's platform and mandate from the 2014 election, we are working to ensure that every corner of our province grows and prospers. And that's why we are investing in a modern, integrated transportation and transit system to seamlessly connect communities and their growing numbers of people and businesses. And we are building with the future in mind. And so, I am absolutely delighted to announce that the Ontario Liberal government will be adding weekday GO Rail service between the future Confederation GO station in Hamilton and Niagara Region starting in 2021, in 2021. That's great news. That's great news for this entire region. This will create jobs. It will help manage congestion and improve travel for people right across this region. Now, as you would all know, we announced last year construction on the new Confederation GO station in Hamilton that's expected to start next year, with completion expected in 2019. The Niagara Falls GO Rail extension will operate on approximately 60 kilometers of track between Confederation GO and Niagara Falls. This extension project also includes 3 other proposed stations along the corridor, a new station at Casablanca and Boulevard in Grimsby, and upgraded rail stations here in St. Catharines and in Niagara Falls. GO service will be extended to Grimsby by 2021, and construction on the full project will be completed by 2023 to enable service to reach Niagara Falls and St. Catharines. More connections in this region mean improved access to the entire GO network for the people of Niagara. Metrolinx is leading talks with CN Rail, the owners of this rail corridor, the rail corridor again between Hamilton and Niagara Falls, to determine the infrastructure needs and the service levels. And subject to an agreement with CN Rail, Metrolinx will undertake planning and design work required to implement this service, including track improvements, new and upgraded rail stations, a new layover facility at Niagara Falls, and GO Rail fleet. And if as a result of this important process, work can progress faster, it will. I want to be clear about this. The funding is there, our government's desire is there, and we will deliver on this project. There is much work to be done. We will be building those new stations, retrofitting others, building over 30 kilometers of new track as part of this project. And I know that there are many in the audience today, and some behind me, and I include myself, frankly, given the 2 years of work that we've undertaken in this regard, who would like this service delivered faster. I understand that, and I know how hard everyone, from Jim Bradley to the other members of the legislature who are here today, to every single municipal leader here with us as well, to your business community and others. I know how hard you've worked on this project. I understand that. I get that. That's why I want to stress we are going to make this happen. The province of Ontario has a growing population. Cities and towns across the province are thriving, and more people are calling our communities home. And that's why we are committed to ensuring that commuters get where they need to go every single day, faster, safer, and in a more effective way. Under the leadership of Premier Kathleen Wynne, our government is building Ontario up by investing in crucial transportation infrastructure in communities across the province. We are making the largest investment in public infrastructure in the province's history, $160 billion over the next 12 years. This is supporting 110,000 jobs each and every year across the province, with projects supporting roads, bridges, transit systems, schools, and hospitals. We're investing in regional transit, we're investing in municipal transit, and we're investing in transportation projects right across the province. And we're adding new travel options by building an integrated transportation network with our transportation agency, Metrolinx. This is an exciting time as our government is delivering on our commitment for more transit. We've already accomplished so much in building up and improving GO Transit service. Since 2003 specifically, Ontario has extended GO Rail's network by nearly 90 kilometers. We've opened 14 new GO stations and rebuilt 4 existing stations, and we've added more than 31,000 new parking spaces across the entire network. We are making it easier for people to get to work, to get to school, to get back home again faster. And we're ensuring that communities in and around Niagara Region can thrive and prosper. Again, thank you so much for having me here today in St. Catharines, here in Niagara Region. Thank you to everyone behind me and beside me and at this beautiful station for the continued and relentless advocacy for making sure that we get this right. I appreciate every single moment of it. Chair, even if I didn't always display that, I appreciate every single moment of it. It's been a fantastic journey. We have more work to do, and I look forward to working with all of Niagara Region to get this done and get the trains running. And with that,